Good day, viewers, and welcome to Just In Case You Missed It on Nigeria News Source Television, the program where we bring you highlights of some major developments in Nigeria's education sector in the outgoing week. I am Chuks Oluibo. On Monday, 8th September, just as schools in some states of the country were reopening for the 2025-2026 academic session, the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council (NERDC) released a list of the approved subjects for the newly revised basic and senior secondary education curriculum designed to reduce overload and ensure positive learning outcomes for pupils across the country. This is in line with the Federal Ministry of Education's reforms under its National Education Sector Reform Initiatives (NESRI). The new curriculum, which takes effect from this new academic session, provides for a minimum of 9 subjects and a maximum of 10 subjects for primary 1 to 3, a minimum of 11 subjects and a maximum of 12 or 13 subjects for primary 4 to 6, and a minimum of 12 subjects and a maximum of 13 or 14 subjects for junior secondary school 1 to 3. This is according to a notice signed by the NERDC Executive Secretary, Professor Salisu Shehu. For senior secondary school 1 to 3, there are 5 core and compulsory subjects: English language, general mathematics, 1 trade subject, citizenship and heritage studies, and digital technologies, followed by the specializations either science, humanities, or business. On the same Monday, a special committee set up by the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board (JAMB) to investigate suspected high-tech cheating in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examinations (UTME) submitted its report to the JAMB registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, in Abuja. Chairman of the committee, Dr. Jake Ekpele, said the committee uncovered alarming new methods of examination malpractice carried out by syndicates in collaboration with some CBT centers, schools, parents, tutorial operators, and technical accomplices. The committee recommended, among other measures, the cancellation of fraudulent results and ban and prosecution of culprits and their collaborators, putting the results of 6,319 candidates who sat for the 2025 UTME at risk of cancellation. On Tuesday, 9th September, Nigeria joined the rest of the world to mark the 2025 International Day to Protect Education from Attack. In a statement to mark the day, Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, called for increased national and international collaboration to protect the education sector and ensure the safety of schools across the country. She emphasized that education remained vital to Nigeria's long-term stability and development. Same Tuesday, the Executive Secretary of the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE), Professor Idris Bugaje, in a circular address to all rectors and provosts of technical and vocational education and training institutions, directed that henceforth academic staff in polytechnics and other TVET institutions who failed to obtain a master's degree within 5 years from the date of employment would be converted to non-teaching staff. On Thursday, 11th September, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, issued a new policy directive stating that beginning from 2027, secondary schools in the country whose teachers are not certified by the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria (TRCN) will be disqualified from serving as centers for public examinations. That is, the West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examination, NABTEB, NECO, and National Board for Arabic and Islamic Studies exams. Also on Thursday, the National Business and Technical Examinations Board (NABTEB) released the results of the June-July 2025 National Business Certificate (NBC) and National Technical Certificate (NTC) in-school examinations, reporting appreciable improvement in candidates' performance. The Registrar Chief Executive of NABTEB, Dr. Aminu Mohammed, who announced the results, noted a 94.60% success rate in mathematics and 93.10% in English language. And on Friday, 12th September, the Oyo State government placed a total ban on sign-out ceremonies by graduating students in both public and private secondary schools across the state and reiterated an existing ban on use of phones in schools. Details of these and other stories are available on Nigeria News Source website at nigerianewssource.com.ng. Again, nigerianewssource.com.ng. And this is where we draw the curtain on this week's edition of Just In Case You Missed It. Thanks, viewers, for watching, and keep a date with us at this time next week.